So stay home, wait for love. So tonight, I'm gonna do this and let's party.
So let's party. Yeah.
Oh, so you ready?
Yeah. I already pressed record. We're gonna just go from there, man.
Let me see how much.
Oh yeah, you gotta put our list up so we can know what we doing.
Yeah, so you gonna shout it up and start whenever.
Alright. I hit record and all the different shit again shit. But again shit.
What's good?
What's poppin'? This the all bullshit to the side podcast.
Who are you?
Shit. Motherfucking name, Mr. Magnificent. On different shit. Boom, drips. Nah.
Here you go with that bullshit.
D.I. Oh, this is boy. D.I.
It's your girl, Melly Mel. Mel for short.
Yeah, last Melly, that nigga in jail.
Yeah, no.
That nigga's lying down. Killing his partner. Like I never ride behind you, nigga.
Ever.
Never let you ride behind me, nigga. No, nigga, you get in front.
And will never put it in my lyrics. What?
And, oh yeah, these niggas is ass backwards, man.
Stupid.
Stupid. Suck my dick. Like what? Like what happened if a nigga really like in a bathroom and he got his dick out and the nigga like, you told me to suck your dick, huh? What's happening?
What would you do?
Pull that motherfucker out.
What would you do if you was in that position and a nigga said, "Hey D, let me suck your dick"?
Nigga like Ha Davis, hey big fella.
That's crazy. That shit is crazy.
I'm sitting on hard and you living large. It's like, nah, man, no, man. Like I never got that suck my dick, nigga. Like I don't, no, I don't, I don't even tell my girl that shit. I don't be running through the house like, bitch, suck my dick. I don't even do that.
But you don't act like you don't say. I mean, like when y'all in y'all space, like you don't ever just say. Just
out of the blue, me like, bitch, suck my dick. Like, no, nigga, that's rude. Like, what the fuck? you know, you gotta be a little nice, be like, hey, man, you know, man. Hey, you gotta kind of be butt naked.
Fuck up.
You know, you gotta be butt naked and have your legs out on the bed. And they just.
I think it's certain things that you can say and it won't be a problem.
Take off her drawers, you be like, nah, that ain't what I want. I'm trying to see what that knife do, man. It's an open mic.
Okay, but who you is over there?
We got Jamie Parks.
DJ Gudy, you already know. I don't say too much.
You know, deep.
He Jamie Parks the Great. But we gonna make that nigga show more than his kneecap, man. We made the nigga show his ankle. His calf and his ankle, man. Yo, we just on here just really talking shit, man. This is different mothers, the same grandmother. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Three first cousins. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker he just queued up that shit. She ain't ever seen it. Bruh, I'm telling you, one of you motherfuckers need to edit in that Hadouken when this bitch fly back from the car. Like, he just need to say, Hadouken! You know what I'm saying?
Yoga
Like.
Okay, so we gonna see.
Press that shit, man. Let her see this
You can't hear it. I'm gonna put the sound in it later.
Yoga Rain.
Damn.
Bro, she don't need no Red Bull.
Damn.
She up like a motherfucker. You see that shit?
That's what's his name got that shit from? The dude that played TT? He made a video just like this. And he blew his stuff up and flew up in the air. Damn.
Bruh.
That was baked hood rat right there.
Man.
It's not that serious.
She
Like
got that
if
new
a
and
nigga,
special, man.
if a
God
nigga
damn.
make you want to do that shit, like it's not that serious.
But check
You
this
run
out
away.
though. She got a fucking arson charge though.
For real?
Fuck yeah.
She deserve one.
Cause somebody done recorded the car that she done burnt out for him. She did that shit at nighttime and parked outside the goddamn apartment complex. Goof ass.
That shit crazy.
Well, niggas out here.
Somebody say 10 years, baby.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh.
See,
Yeah.
that shit not that serious.
Niggas out
Let
here,
that nigga go. That shit not that serious.
niggas out here slanging mythical dick. Like the Witcher in this motherfucker. You know
I don't want it.
like the Witcher.
I don't want it.
I'm homestead.
I don't.
Niggas out here slanging mythical dick for his other come and blow your car up, nigga. Come on.
Oh
bro.
no. Hell no.
Man, I ain't, You gotta be spurts with that dick, nigga. You gotta just hit her with the 1-2 one time.
Okay, one time, and then 6 months later or
You gotta
something.
spread
Like,
that shit out, man, because you
no.
know, if you give it to her like that every day and then just automatically cut her off, man, if you ain't lining her pockets, the only thing she benefiting out of the situation is meat, and you cut the meat off.
it's yeah, hell yeah.
I think it'd be the shit that you telling the girls.
Bruh,
Nah, for real.
Bruh. Man, I had a conversation with somebody, bruh, and it was like, the niggas is pillow talking and fucking saying to the side chick, oh, baby, I love you, don't leave me, and all that shit when the side chick trying to run off. And I'm like, what the fuck part of the game is that?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Or like, even when like it's just sex or whatever, but you make the sex more than what it is, just sex, like you looking in their eyes and shit. Like that's just too fucking much. If it's just
I love you.
Yeah,
if it's just gonna be sex, let it be that. Like doggy
Exactly.
style all day. Like
This nigga got side. She got side chick positions. Nah, I ain't with all that. But what I am saying is, like, a woman needs to be upfront. Well, a man needs to be upfront with the woman and tell the woman, like, hey, you know what this is, right? I got a whole family at the house that I'm not finna leave. I'm not finna run off. We not finna be on Instagram. We not finna be doing none of this shit, none of this goof ass shit that you want to do. I'm not your nigga. I am a placement until you find your nigga.
I agree.
And
So
when
do
you find
you?
that nigga, what?
So do you think that at any time, if it becomes too much, like if she start asking questions, like she shouldn't ask questions, like it just should be that? So I agree, like it should just strictly be that, like
we could have conversations, and basically to me, I feel like you should treat your side chick like a coworker.
like what you mean?
Like I think a male dude should treat his side chick like a female coworker. She don't really, she don't really know all your business and all that different shit. Y'all work together, y'all do y'all little job, and then y'all catch the fuck out. I see you on Monday. That's how your side chick should be. Hey, I'm finna come in here, I'm finna beat it up real quick, and then I'm out, man, I'm gonna catch you next time. And then I might on the way out the door, man, how your son doing? Did he make it his birthday? Oh, that's cool, man. I'm
But if that's the case, then that's too much. Like that's too far. Like you get.
But no, I'm saying that shit as I'm walking out the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
So you really don't give a fuck.
I do not. We are just fucking. I'm not trying to kiss you on the lips. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm really trying to do one of them gang hands when we leave. I'm trying to say gang. I'm trying to be like you got them niggas when they go.
Yoga fire.
Hey, but you know when the gang members when they meet up, they do all this shit and they do like that. That's how I'm trying to do her. Like when I leave, I'm trying to be like.
Alright. So even through like during sex, you're not kissing, you're not doing none of that. You straight fucking.
No, I'm straight.
So what do you say to the nigga? What do you think that the niggas that's like looking in the eyes that's fucking, but
they want their cake and eat it too? Them niggas wanna have. They wanna dominate this woman. They want this woman to be his woman. He wanna tell her everything what the wife at home ain't doing. He want to lay up with her all night. He want to sneak out to a goddamn comedy show with her. He want to do all these things that's out of pocket with her and wonder why the fuck they get caught and all that different shit. Nigga, you gotta move like Batman. After you nut, she look up and be like, what the fuck? Nigga, you go. Nigga, the window just blow. The window open. The goddamn thing just blowing, man. Like, damn, he do that every time. the fuck you gotta be. Like, you cannot be running around here holding hands, kicking cans on the goddamn street. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this my baby, not my real baby. This my, this my side. I mean, these niggas got this mentality. Like, yeah, I got a girlfriend and a wife on the side. They got that type of mentality.
Yeah.
That. No.
So if the female catch feelings, you don't blame her, or like make her feel a certain type of way just because of the fact that like she really did know what it was, but at the same time, like he kind of sending mixed signals, like.
That's why you don't. That's why you gotta reiterate every time. You know what I'm saying? Every time she halfway be like, you gonna bring me something to eat? Hey man, I told you from the start, man, this was just fucking, man. Bitch, I can't bring you a Happy Meal. No, I can't, cause then you gonna be expecting shit. Like, I'm not leaving no socks over here. You can just leave your socks in the washroom. No. Shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Half the time you don't even get clean dick. You get me on lunch.
Wow.
On lunch hour. On lunch
Perfect.
hour.
Damn.
I want you.
Damn.
I want you at some point to be like, this is degrading. I really gotta stop fucking with this nigga. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, and I ain't gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, you know what? You right. I'm wrong. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's just stop. And then I'm gonna go to the next, man, because I mean, and I'm gonna be 100. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. And that's what I think these niggas be doing. These niggas be lying to these girls, talking about, oh, man, I'm gonna leave her in 6 months. The lease is up in 6 months. I can't leave her.
That's fucked up though. That's why you get bitches that be burning up cars and stuff, or be wanting to hit up the main chick. Because of shit like that, like
Perfect.
Niggas be busting all up in them and all that shit.
Like, yeah, fucking raw and stuff. Like, man, like that's mixed signals. That's mixed signals.
I want your trash can to have my baby. Fuck wrong with you? Like, no, man.
Wow, like
I'm not trying to do none of that.
if you don't want nothing more, like, don't make it seem like you want more. Don't look at me in my motherfucking eyes. Like, don't say little shit like this feels like right. Like. After we spooning or some shit, like,
I'm not
don't
spooning.
don't say shit like that. That's fucked up. Like,
I'm not spooning.
But then turn around and make it seem like, bitch, you already knew what it was. Like, no, nigga, you giving me whiplash, nigga. Like, that's fucked up.
I'm not really even trying to get you your look. I'm trying to get mine.
What? Shut the fuck?
After I bust, I'm like, you got some baby wipes? And
Wow.
I mean, that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I ain't trying to be I'm not trying to be unsensitive about the situation, but that's how people get shot in the foot.
Nah, but that's.
I mean, and don't think that's a nice segue into the bullshit that's going on with Meg and motherfucking Tori. Like, I'm not saying that I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm just going off of the stories that's off in the street. Like, that woman's going through trauma and all that different shit. I feel that, you know what I'm saying, much respect and all that good shit. But let's go to the situation at hand, though. My nigga.
That's that nigga on the floor.
That's Tori.
Who? That's Tori on the floor?
Yeah.
Why he look white or something?
That nigga ain't that big, and who called the laws? Oh, she really fucked
That's
up.
her?
Yeah, that's all.
Who that blood on the ground? Oh, she fucked up for real. Oh.
Damn, but why she got a walking shit on her
My
foot?
nigga, I don't think they know that she shot.
Right.
Oh yeah, they probably don't.
Who else in the car?
I think I heard Charlotte man somebody saying that fucked up. They treat her like the
suspect.
suspect.
Yeah.
She the victim. That's how it goes. That's probably Kylie Jenner ass.
I don't think Kylie would ever like put herself in a predicament like that.
You think Kylie Jenner, man, them motherfuckers move like goddamn Secret Service.
Hell yeah, Kylie would never. Kylie would
What they
never.
doing with the chicks on? Hold up.
She got that ass too.
Nigga, man, hold up, man.
That's the hot girl entourage.
She ain't banging with it, man. Goddamn, all I doze with it. Woo.
So I heard that her and Tory Lanez was like in a relationship or something, and she hit him because he was flirting with Kylie or some bullshit. But you know that's social media for you, so you never know what the fuck is real.
Hey, man. And I'm gonna tell you some real ass shit. You supposed to mentally respond to everything and not emotionally react.
Nah, that's some real ass shit.
And I didn't make that
it's
shit.
easier to say, but it's real.
But I didn't make that shit up. I got that shit from Simple to P. That's, you know what I'm saying? All the copyrights go to Simple to P. But that's the hardest shit I've ever heard.
Nah, that's some real
fucking mentally
shit.
respond.
Hell
and
yeah.
I heard a motherfucker told me I was heartless and I was cold because I said I wouldn't give a fuck if the woman that I was fucking with, if I came in the house and she had a dick in her mouth. I wouldn't care. Cause guess what? I'm not finna flip the fuck out and start killing niggas and all this goof ass shit because of what the fuck you doing. You got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Shit. If you disrespect me, if you feel no respect for me that much to where I come in the house and you got a dick in your mouth, man, what the fuck? You don't fuck with me anyway.
Yeah, for real.
So what the fuck am I finna be tripping over you for?
Yeah, for real.
Cause guess what? Payback a motherfucker.
It's actually good for you that you seen it because she don't fuck with you. She don't fuck with you, so it's good you seen it. So like, I mean,
the only time
you can get the fuck away.
The only time I'm putting hands on them motherfuckers, you disrespect me or my children. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like I can't control nobody's body. You know what I'm saying? So if a female feel like, you know what, he ain't shit, he ain't doing what he supposed to do, I'm gonna cheat on him. That's her body. That's her motherfucking body. That's her prerogative. That's how she feel like doing. So shit, fuck it. So all that shit going back to what the fuck happened with that. If there was some kind of altercation, well, some kind of situation where he was flirting with somebody, nah, that shit, Meg should have kept that shit 100 and found the first swinging dick, ride that bitch, and went posted up with him. And then when his little bitty ass ran up over there,
Little bitty ass.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what? Nigga? And?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, the average of some old square ass nigga got Meg Thee Stallion sitting in his lap and Tory Lane's little bitty ass run up, that nigga finna toss that nigga in the trash can. Niggas finna get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta start moving players, start thinking player, bro. And like, and stop getting off your square. Why is you so fucking mad? You know what I'm saying? Why you get to the point to be so mad when you gotta pull a gun on a woman?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
But I really think it's what it like. You know, I feel like everything happened for a reason. Like, I really feel like Meg, she really didn't know that she was gonna get that big and stuff like that. With that being said, you can't hang out with everybody. You can't chill with everybody. Not saying nothing about the Jenner girl or nothing like that, Kylie, not saying, but I'm just saying, like, it just seemed like she just be, you know, cooling with everybody and stuff like that. Like, you really do have to protect your space at the end of the day. And it just seemed like,
would you really think you would get shot at Kylie Jenner party?
That well, they went at Kylie Jenner party. I think they was leaving the party, but still.
But was it her? If it was Kylie Jenner, if somebody say, come to a Kardashian party, and your line is you automatically thinking grab the strap? Fuck no. Now, if they say come to Cardi B party, you may be like, hold on.
I might be a whole lot more safer at Cardi B party. To be honest with you, I might be a whole lot safer at Cardi B party. Just because Cardi B is more closer to me and like what I experienced in life, like she experienced that shit that I experienced in life.
But what I'm saying is,
to some degree.
But what I'm saying is, but would you think that you would need the heat?
No.
To go to a Kardashian party?
No, I know, and I'm not saying that if I was invited that I wouldn't go. You know, but at the end of the day, like, I just think that you really do have to guard your space. Just because, like, you made it big, that don't mean, like, go hang out with everybody there. Like, everybody that's big.
That's
like,
true, but if the story, what they saying is true, then Tory was a nigga.
They said Meg was getting down on that nigga. He couldn't handle it. She was whooping on him.
Yeah, that's what I heard. She hit his ass, so he had to pull the gun out.
He couldn't handle it. She was
okay. All right. Now this is another proverb that I snatched up from one of them pimps. It's a reason to hit anybody.
Tiger uppercut.
Meg Thee Stallion whipping on your ass. You missed a step. You went straight for the gun. You was supposed to hit her big ass in the titty, kick her in the pussy. You were supposed to bring her down the sides, and then you know what I'm saying, fuck her up. But I'm trying to think about these no count ass niggas around this bitch and letting man whip on Tory. Goddamn, niggas ain't stats. I mean, damn, bitch, you ain't let the little nigga make it. Nobody said shit. Everybody like, damn, man, go whatever.
But the whole altercation happened in the car. Like the
whole shit happened in the car.
Yeah, it had to have happened in the car because that's where the cops came. I'm guessing.
But I'm not sure. So
I don't think anything happened at Kylie's place. I think it all happened while they were leaving.
That's
and
the
like
everybody leaving out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. People probably really don't know where it happened, how it started, what really went down. The only thing that I know that she came out and said was that she didn't get arrested. The cops took her to the hospital, and this was a big eye opener for her because it's letting her know that she has to protect her space, basically.
Well,
and that's all she really said.
My thing is, Tory should feel like shit. If what they see,
out of there.
Like he out of there for real. All that quarantine radio, damn Corey,
if
you
what they said is true. If what they said is true, woman in the car whipping on your ass, which it can happen because there's some little fellas out here. It's some 5'2" niggas that's 110 pounds. That one of them big country corn-fed ass Mickey's Donna eating ass motherfucking girls like Big Stallion who beat the brakes off your motherfucking ass, and you gotta know to tap the fuck out.
Nah, don't think that abuse only happens with men hitting on fucking women. No, this shit can happen or go in reverse, and
that's why niggas should stop thinking that, and niggas should stop thinking because they stop thinking with their little head, start thinking with their big head. Niggas be having Napoleon complexes, ego complexes. I'm a little nigga. I'm gonna get the biggest bitch that I can find, and then I'm gonna make her mine. Nah, nigga. She gonna make you mine. She gonna make you put on that paper, nigga. Make you go watch.
It don't really matter who you talk to. I just think that everybody needs to keep their hands to their motherfucking self. Because at the end of the day, when everything goes south, then you're gonna be looking stupid.
Man, Meg sized that nigga up like he was in jail, man. Like she seen a new fresh fish in jail and ran by that nigga like, oh, that's a little nigga. Nigga, you want your cornbread? That's how she sized that nigga up, man. And they got the whipping on that nigga, man.
They had her pussy out and everything. They're sensitive.
That's why she was censored. That's why they had that censor on her. Yeah, it looked like she was naked or something.
Spread your legs.
Damn, that's crazy.
They want to see that famous twat.
That's why that nigga should have went and got like a little Tory Doe. You know what I'm saying? His name was Tory Lanez. If he would have got with Tory Doe, you know Tory Doe, the little battle rapper chick she fun size too. He should have got one of them in his weight class, man. Nigga, stop punching up, nigga.
Read some of the comments.
Shit, they probably flaming that nigga up.
Somebody say somebody must have found out she has a dick.
Wow. Don't do her like that.
Ooh, that's one of them dark parallel universe. Y'all seen that show Dark? You need to watch that shit.
It's on Netflix?
Hell yeah, that man. You know what?
It's called Dark Lines, or it's just called Dark?
Shit is called Dark. Where the girl is her. Where the girl mama is her daughter. It's live ass.
The girl mama is her daughter.
Hell yeah.
I think I seen. It's like a cave. It's like a cave.
Some parallel universe.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that.
Cave and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna look at that.
So yeah, that's on that type shit, man.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that.
Found out she got
somebody say. Cop on the mic knew what he was doing. Hashtag back that ass up.
That nigga was like hop 2 times. Slide to the left.
Now bounce that ass.
That nigga told him to do the whole bunny hop song.
You really not a rapper if you don't get shot.
Damn. She legit now.
Damn. So that's why I work my ACs. Fuck, nigga, I ain't trying to get shot. Nigga, Big Daddy Kane ain't get shot. Nigga, shut your goof ass up, man. Talk about you really in a rapper if you ain't get shot. Nigga, the goddamn Sugar Hill gang ain't get shot, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? That's what's wrong with these motherfuckers, man. They think everything gotta do with violence, man.
Nah, for real. And then half of them don't even... They have not shot nobody. They haven't got shot. Like, they don't live the life that they rap. They just be rapping shit. Because they feel like it. And then what's crazy to me, too, is like, oh, y'all all have to get tattoos. Y'all all have to be all tatted up. Y'all all have to have some type of chain and shit. Like, that's not a rapper. Like, when did that define, like, when was that, like, what a rapper was? Like, oh, I have to give me a chain. I have to look a certain type of way. Like,
man, niggas is sheep. Niggas follow the fucking trend.
Exactly. Like, that shit is crazy to me. Like,
I tell you, I bullshit you not. If it becomes okay for niggas to start wearing these hair units and these weave transplants, it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers. Yesterday was bald, a whole bunch of niggas with dreads longer than this nigga over here. Just cause niggas is sheep, niggas don't wanna do their own goddamn thing. I mean, I remember at one point, nobody was rapping like the Migos. Migos and what's Buddy's name, because they be really leaving Buddy out of the, they really be leaving Buddy out of the picture. And he was doing that shit with them motherfuckers. Damn.
Skip the flip.
Yeah. They be leaving him out of the shit. When them motherfuckers started rapping like that, as soon as that shit caught fire and everybody started hitting that, everybody hit that shit. Then, okay, when Young Thug came out, with that hybrid Lil Wayne shit.
Which he came out with, what's his name?
Which that Lil Wayne shit is a hybrid. That's like hybrid fucking H-Town, DJ Screw with some other shit mixed in with it. When that nigga Thug came out with that shit, all these little motherfuckers said, nigga, I can sing a little bit too. That. Nigga, then after that, you get a whole bunch of Lil Uzi Verse and Trippie Reds and Gunners and Keys and all that different shit. Niggas be following waves. I mean, for real. If a nigga surf down this way, a nigga come running with his surfboard.
Oh, that's working. That's working. Let me hop on that wave.
I mean, if Bert and Ernie came out with a rap album right now, it'll be a whole bunch of Sesame Street ass niggas out here. These motherfuckers, man, they sheep, man. They fucking sheep, man.
Nah, real talk.
Shit fucking crazy.
What's next?
We got another
Who's
video.
next? Go.
Oh, that's the Smokey.
It's on the CD. Gangman was written to the gang.
What's the door for that text?
This an actual video?
Goof ass shit.
When did he make this bullshit?
Wasting your time.
I know you are.
Breaking up wine.
Smoking that smoke. Doing that coke. Dealing that dope. Giving up home. Gang banging. Gang banging. Gang banging.
Gang banging, bruh.
Smoking that smooth.
I ain't never seen a nigga on the corner, man, with a bottle of Marlowe talking about, nigga, hold on, nigga, where your glass at, nigga?
You got that Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc?
Nigga, you gotta swirl it around, nigga, you gotta swirl it around, nigga, then you gotta smell the aroma.
Let it air out a little bit.
Yeah, man, you got a corkscrew.
With that pinky up.
Hey, you got a corkscrew, blood? Nigga, never seen that shit like that, bruh.
Oh yeah, I like this car. That's a double edge right there.
Yeah, man, nigga, man. Last week I had a bomb ass Marlowe nigga from 1959, cuz that was on the hood. Never heard no goof ass. Hey man, but I saw some positive ass niggas on some videos talking about, see, black people, see, y'all don't understand. He was just trying to have a message. Blah blah blah. Man, fuck all that, man. Motherfuckers be trying to ride waves. If that shit catch fire, nigga, it'll catch fire.
I don't know what the fuck he was riding with this.
Man, a nigga rap about taking this shit, man, if that motherfucker...
He was smoking that smoke. He was doing that coke.
Nigga say Smokey a Crip, ain't he?
That nigga had on blue.
Okay, and a hoodie.
That nigga had on blue.
Oh my god, this nigga say OG Smokey making fish fry music. That shit ready.
Nah, for real.
I
can see it now.
That shit do sound like that Big Pokey shit, man. That juke joint.
They call me Pokey.
I swear that shit sound like niggas make that shit on the Casio for real, man. Like nigga be... And it be a whole bunch of old heads. Man, play that shit again. Remember that time at your daddy party, they played that shit 10 times in a row? I was like, how many times you motherfuckers gonna listen to this shit? And every time it came back on, they were, hey! I was like, man, these motherfuckers.
What are you talking about, Uncle Dan?
Yeah, man.
Speaking of your daddy.
Shit, man.
Speaking of your daddy.
Listen to this shit, man. Listen to that shit, man. In the hip hop world, tweet that LeBron meme right now.
You know your mama used to be up on.
Nigga, she used to listen to Jackie Neal.
Cross Lord Copy and motherfucking
hole in the wall.
Lockwood.
Hole in the wall, nigga. At the hole in the wall, nigga. Yeah. Catch me at the hole in the wall. Yeah, man. But that shit right there, man, I don't know. Okay, we did all that. X Games. Oh, okay. So.
X Games. So how you gonna get into these?
Yeah, man, because it's a long backdrop, but you know, we gotta talk about it because I had this long ass conversation with motherfucker. The motherfucker swore up and down that I was crazy and it was disrespectful. Now, if you got a house with your ex, you don't stay in town no more, and y'all still got the house together, y'all names and all that goofy ass shit, but y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, but you don't stay in town anymore and all that different shit. Y'all not together, but y'all fuck sometimes, but not all the time. Is it disrespectful for your ex to have somebody else in the house? I kept saying, hell no. Shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a dog in a manger complex. You don't want the nigga, y'all just fuck from time to time. Shit, you don't stay in that motherfucking house, you just come over there and visit and shit, you a visitor. Shit, you like a guest in the hotel, motherfucker, you don't own that shit. Bruh. But y'all still own that shit, but... So she was telling me I was mad disrespectful if I would have another chick in the house. And I'm like, so this nigga, he stay in the house and he still gotta go get a motel room? Bitch, you crazy?
Really, nigga?
You ain't sitting there motherfucking guarding this goddamn house and shit, checking the vivid cameras and shit. Bitch, as soon as you pack your bag on the weekend and leave, I'm calling my side bitch. Hey, what's happening? House free, man. Bring your kids and the clothes.
Wow, not kids and clothes.
Hell no, I'm not. Ain't nobody stepdaddy. But do you think that's disrespectful? If you have a house with your ex and y'all fuck from time to time for him, but y'all not together, for him to have his chicken eyes, you think that's disrespectful?
Not initially when you like brought up the topic, I was like, yeah, that's disrespectful because like y'all still own the house. But I don't know, just I guess thinking about it.
But you out of town, you stay out of town.
You stay out of town, y'all not together. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like you're gonna have to have your own life. You're gonna have to live your life at some point. Like, y'all not together. I do think that.
Cooler one to get the goddamn
I do think that, like, I don't know, because I'm kind of, like, getting at this point where it's, like, knowing when things are toxic and stuff like that. So, I do think that at some point, like, y'all shouldn't be fucking and stuff like that. Because that can, like, make her feel like, oh, well, you got this bitch in my house. You know when I come through, like, what it is, like...
And that's what she was saying. That's what she was telling me. She was like, well, you know, if we still fucking, and I'm still paying bills at this house.
Nah, and that's another thing. Like, if I'm paying bills, like, I agree. I kind of agree. Like...
But my thing is, like, you stay in a whole other city, bro, and we not together. We just fucking around. That's... To me, on the same level as a side chick. She basically a designated side chick that pay bills at my house. That's it.
I do kind of agree. I ain't gonna be paying no bills for no other bitch to come up here and lay up and suck your dick and do whatever the fuck else like you want her to do.
Yes.
Like,
I guess
ain't no way I'm gonna be paying no bills. I'm not gonna be paying no. But at the same time, like I do feel like, why the fuck am I still paying bills and I stay? I don't know. I just think that's like a situation nobody should put themselves in. Like, why are you still paying bills, like, at that place? Like, y'all either gonna be together or y'all not gonna be together. Yeah. Like...
But I guess I'm different. I'm a weirdo because if I came in a house, if it was a chick I was still knocked down and we still got a place together and I'm still paying bills and all this shit, and she laid up in there with a nigga, I'm not even finna give a fuck. Like, only thing I'm gonna say is, man, if this nigga here more than 3 days, he gotta pay bills. The only thing I'm gonna say is, like, if this nigga here more than 3 days, he gotta kick in. Shit, the fuck fuck am I the only person playing bills around this motherfucker? Fuck, nigga, I kick in. Hey, nigga, if you in there busting a nut, nigga, I need a check, nigga.
So you would tell your side bitch, oh, you gonna have to pay a light bill or something.
If she there more than fucking 3 days out the week, like hell yeah, hey bitch, you around here opening up refrigerators and shit, drinking waters, and,
which I'm sure she gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? You around here cooking breakfast in the morning, hey bitch, kick in, shit, that's it. Because really, my scheme is gonna be to get the chick who don't stay here no more out the motherfucking picture. Hey, you know what? Really and truly, we don't need you paying no more bills around here. We got this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna holler at you, man. Next time when you come, call before you come or book you a hotel room because we don't need you no more. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it may be a little uncouth. It may be, you know, lacking some class, but is it disrespectful? Not really, because like you said, you put yourself in a disrespectful situation.
Yeah, I think it is.
You around here knowing I'm fucking on chicks because I asked the same question. I was like, so, but would you mind if the nigga is still fucking on chicks, it's just not in your house? Oh yeah, I don't care what you do with his dick. Well, shut the fuck up. You don't care that the motherfucker out here, you know what I'm saying, slaying this meat, this salami, this goddamn dead meat. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, I think communication is really the key in that whole scenario.
And
like,
speaking of
y'all gotta just communicate.
Speaking of communicating, I'm just trying to segue. Do you think that Jada communicated with Will and was like, hey man, I'm finna come over here and put this auxiliary, he finna come over here and put this ox inside of me, man, and you know what I'm saying? And
are you serious?
You know what I'm saying?
You and I
we'll open the door for that nigga.
Take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with
why she was trying to talk like a
an
player?
entanglement with August.
Why was she trying to talk like a player?
An entanglement with August. An entanglement with August. An
entanglement
with August. An entanglement with August. An entanglement with August.
Y'all think you're over trying to get some money out of this shit?
Entanglement
No,
with August.
get your money.
An entanglement
with August. I got into an entanglement with August.
An entanglement
With August.
What the
An
hell?
entanglement with August. An entanglement
I
with
know one
August.
thing, I feel like we
With
broke
August.
so many
With
player codes.
August.
You think August broke some player clothes? I don't know.
He shouldn't have gotten, to me, he shouldn't have got on, he shouldn't have gotten on Angela Yee shit and spilled the beans. No. It has been rumors for years about the Smiths, and no woman of Will's has ever came forward.
And I feel like that's why Will feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
If he does feel a certain type of way, because of the fact that
checking shit out of her. He probably checked
He
shit out of
probably
her.
did,
Bitch,
like-
none of my hoes that came out and said a
Exactly.
motherfucking thing. You better get your nigga in line, bitch.
Exactly.
Ain't probably said.
Exactly. And I understand it. But you can't tell me Will ain't know about August. Will was opening the door for August to come the fuck in. Like, oh, Jada, she in the living room. Like, Will was opening up the door for him to come in. Like, he knew. Like, you can't tell me like that clip when she was like, we gonna be in this motherfucker together. Like, I'm gonna be in this end with so and so. You gonna be on the end. Yeah, they are like, they knew. I just think that he got hurt and he felt that maybe, just maybe, she would leave.
This mama, right?
You know, leave for me, but she didn't. I mean, she married, and they been married for like 50-some fucking years now. Like,
He just ain't never had no poop pussy, that's all.
As far as what?
You and I
Look how he
decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
He was
An
counting.
entanglement?
Yes.
damn.
I mean, it would never get that far with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Will probably, if it was me, August knew what the fuck the situation was. He knew how it was supposed to go down. He wasn't supposed to say nothing. He jumped out there and went, ran his mouth. So me as Will, because this nigga's being disrespectful to the situation, I'm gonna have to go see that nigga. I'm gonna have to go see that nigga with the hand because you got me out here looking crazy and you already knew you was supposed to go and get your little nut and shut the fuck up. But you out here running your goddamn mouth like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? You using this shit as a goddamn a springboard to fucking to flash that old weak ass CD, nigga.
Yeah, cause you already know he got an album coming out, so he had to come out.
Man, that right there to me is the whole shit about it. Like,
yeah, I mean it does have a little hoish.
Them being swingers, man, nobody. It's 2020. Nobody give a fuck that they saying dicks.
So how you feel? How you feel about an open marriage? Would you have an open marriage?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm different, man. I done almost died a couple times, man. I care less, man. I care less what you
That's kind of like that song, Jay-Z and Kanye, No Church in a While. I think Kanye said something like, the new religion is that we both know it, some shit like that. I don't know, I have to look the lyrics up. But
he was saying, you know, just don't go fuck nobody without not telling me.
Yeah, basically.
Now check this out, check this out. This is how I look at this shit, man. I really don't feel like this whole monogamy thing and being with one person and all this shit. I don't think that shit work out all the time for everybody. I don't think that everybody can be with just, you know what I'm saying?
One person.
Not in a relationship. I'm talking about sexual. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, your woman can do everything in the world in the bedroom, but then you see this fat ass slide by, you like, man, I want to know what that do. I don't love her. I just
the same shit that ass do. I don't know. I might be a little bit of a purist or whatever, if that is a thing. Like, I do believe in monogamy. I do believe that if I can be faithful, motherfucker, you can be faithful too. I do believe that there is a certain point where, like, if mentally, if we connect, spiritually, if we connect, sexually, like, we will connect and it'll be exactly everything that you look for, you ask for, and you wouldn't want anything else. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching for the stars. Maybe I am, but I don't know.
I think that a lot of people, if we took away the rules, if we took away the fucking rules, the cultural rules, people would have multiple partners.
I do think that you can I do believe in your marriage, you can make up your own rules, because, like, in your marriage, you can y'all are married. I do believe, like...
But people won't, though, because of the social stigmas that people will put on them.
They will, but they won't be open about it.
I mean, look at Will and Jada. It seemed like they had a system, a situation that worked for them for years. Until some goof ass nigga jumped up and started spilling the beans. But you know, so I just feel like this whole being with one person at one time, being with one person for fucking ever. What if you're a virgin?
I think that...
What if you're a virgin?
If you're a virgin, that shit really don't matter, because you been a fucking virgin. You ain't had dick or pussy.
But what I'm saying...
So when you get it, I mean, I don't think...
But what if you're a virgin and you with somebody and you married somebody at 18? Y'all... Okay, so would you say that when you're 18, you are still kind of pretty much a child?
Yeah.
You're not mature
mentally,
enough?
Yeah, you're not.
Okay. And especially the girl is probably going to be more mature than the boy. Now, these people that grow up, they go through experiences, they kind of change, and they grow up and all this different shit. And this person has only been with this person since 18, and now they 35, 40. You don't think that person would have some, like, damn, man, I've been working with this bitch for 2 years, man. She's swaying ass, like, damn, all thing I had was this old missionary position ass bitch, man. Damn, I want to see what that look like. You know what I'm saying? You don't think people think like that?
But this is where because I really don't think that young people, like, you're young. I do think that you have to explore, you have to see life, you have to understand who you are, you have to understand what certain things are, you have to understand what life, or at least, because I don't think that you'll ever fully understand, because as you grow, things change and you get a deeper understanding.
35, 40.
I don't think that, well, I wouldn't say that old, but I just don't think that people should get married in their early 20s unless you just, I don't know, because like you said, people change, stuff change, like and you do, and when you get with somebody, I don't care how long you're with that person, you still don't fully know that person, because that person is gonna change. It's like they're gonna shed their skin like a snake, like they're gonna change. Like you're never gonna fully know that person, just like they're never gonna fully know you, because you're not gonna be the same person that you was 10 years ago.
That's
like
why I say you shouldn't. I personally don't think people should get married. I think people shouldn't be allowed to get married until they're 35.
Perfect.
Just because when you're 35, most people have did all the dumb shit, fucked up their whole life, and by the time they in they late 20s, they early 30s, they are on the rebuild stage of their life. They done fucked it all up, and now they on the rebuild stage of their life.
I kind of agree, but then like, damn, like I don't want to wait and have my baby until I'm 35. Like,
no, but it is. But I think it's cool to have your baby at 35 because you've done all your childish shit now. You've done all the clubbing. You've traveled the world. You've done everything that you want to do. Now you can focus on that child.
Well, how about you do a lot of this shit younger? Like, one of the things that I do want to focus on with my 15-year-old is that I do want her to experience a lot of things and kind of like get it out the way. Because I don't want to be so with my foot on her neck to the point where when she get out, oh, she gonna lose her motherfucking mind and she go crazy. Like, I'm trying to learn how to balance. Like,
it is a balance.
I mean, I want to be strict to a certain point, but then I want to kind of let her, like right now, she's at her friend's house and she's, at a sleepover. I was thinking, like, sometimes I don't want her to go over there. But then sometimes, I kind of got to let her, have fun. Because
guess what? Even if you black apps, mommy, you motherfucking everywhere. You around the corner, you staking eye. Mm-hmm. She gonna find a way to do the shit anyway.
She is, and then to kind of to a certain degree, like she kind of tells me everything. I don't want to say she tells me everything because I know some stuff that she does not tell me.
And that's shit I tried to tell my sister. My sister was trying to tell me that her son told her everything. I was like, you's a motherfucker.
No.
You tell your friends everything.
Exactly.
And you need to tell your friends all the shit that you do because you may be into some shit that they may not want to know about.
And that's kind of scary because the fact that they influence
Goof
her.
Ass niggas, she want the bottle. Goof ass niggas, she want the bottle.
I'm thinking she pointing like, yeah, nigga, you got a point. That was some real shit you just said.
She asked for the bottle about 3 times.
Perfect.
And the nigga was like,
You, me.
Oh shit. But yeah, man, that's some real shit, man. I feel like everything, man, has a balance.
Yes.
And you can't be too strict and you can't be too hard.
Yes.
But I feel like the one thing that every parent is missing when they raising their kids is giving their kids game.
Yeah. That's a big thing. Like everything that I did not learn when I was young, I want to pass it on to her. Like instead of, I seen like a post and it was like, instead of giving your kid everything you didn't have when you were growing up, how about you give them knowledge that you didn't get when you were younger? And I totally agree. I
said this shit yesterday.
I totally agree.
I said this shit either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I said that niggas are missing the point. They keep on talking about they're trying to grow generational wealth. They're trying to grow this wealth. They're talking about fucking paper money. They're talking about fucking money.
Exactly.
Do you want to know what the fucking wealth is that you're supposed to be passing down?
Motherfucking knowledge.
Because if you got the fucking knowledge to make money, you can go get it.
Exactly.
All that other shit makes no sense, bro.
Exactly.
You can teach them how to hustle on the block. You can teach them how to do this and do that. But if they do not have the game, it's gonna be just some goofy ass motherfucker.
Exactly. And even if you do make the wealth, they gonna dwindle that shit off. They gonna dwindle it off.
And that's why you gotta give them fucking game. And when you say something to your kid, you gotta explain why you're doing it.
Exactly. And that goes for even when you discipline your child. Don't just fucking discipline your child and think that
because I
they
said so.
Yeah, like I'm starting not to do that shit either. Like sometimes, like, she gonna have to do what I say because I said it, and that's just it. But the majority of the time, like, I am gonna have to communicate with her and let her know, like, this is why I'm doing this, and this is the reason why. Like, so when she get older, she can know to do certain things. Like you really gonna have to, like, give them knowledge. I just really think that starting off early will be really be good. Like, I didn't really know what a mother was until I was 25, and just imagine that me being a parent at 16.
Nigga,
like, that's sad. That's sad.
My name is Kettle. I didn't know how to be a fucking man until after I got out of the army. And after I got out of the army, I had already had 3 kids. I had my first at 20. I did not have any knowledge of being a man. I did not know how to be a man because why? I was raised by a fucking woman.
But this is the stuff that really happens in our community a lot.
All the time.
This happens in our community a lot, and I just really think that we should, like, really focus on it. So this shit, like, so we can eradicate it.
And that's why I be telling people, like, you need 2 parents.
You need 2 fucking parents in a household.
I be trying to tell niggas, and they be like, I be trying to tell females that shit, and they be trying to tell me, like, oh no,
I'm strong. No. I can be. They tell me that, oh, the daddy don't have to be in the house and blah blah blah. Yes, and I was like, no, bitch, you're brainwashed. You're brainwashed.
The daddy don't have to be in the house because sometimes situations calls for where he just can't be in the house. Y'all not together. Y'all woo. But it has to be 2 parents rearing this child because it takes 2 parents to make this fucking child. And I be trying to tell like women, like, you can't raise your son.
No.
Because what you're giving your son is a figment of your imagination on what the fuck a man supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Just like a fucking man can't tell a girl how to be a woman. That's some shit that she got to get from another woman. Because the only thing that happens is you get a person that knows how to take care of the other sex, be with the other sex, and you know all the pros and cons that the other sex will want. But they never teach you on how to pick this person. So I was never taught how to pick a woman. Never.
And you gotta really kind of see how a man and a woman interact. Like, a child has to see how they interact and how exactly how they coincide with each other. Like, they have to see that.
Even if you got a bad example, you still know, like, okay.
Oh, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. Like, I really do believe, like, a child needs to have both of those dynamics in our household. Dude. Like, this is what we need in our community, in our society. Like, this is what we need. We need a man and a woman in our society, in our household. And our people have been pimped out to believe that a woman can do it on her own. I feel like we kind of really do got that construed. Like, a lot of black women, like, that is not what is supposed to make a black woman a strong black woman. Like, you don't have to raise your kids alone to be a strong black woman. And I hate that we are put in that position. Some of us are put in that position, but that's not what makes us a strong black woman. That's not. I think what makes a strong black woman is a woman that's able to hold everything together. To be able to do this, to be able to do that, and knows exactly what each person in that household needs, and to be able to give that, like, and not only that, but also take care of her, because she needs to be taken care of. And really and truly, I feel like that's what a household is. Like, you not really worried about yourself, but you're still getting taken care of because everybody in the household is not worried about themselves, but they're taking care of everybody else in the household. I feel like that's what makes up a household. That is what a true, like, family unit is. Yeah. Is it a mythical thing? I don't think it is. I think it's possible. I just think we really have to work hard to get it. I think that we all can really see it. We just really have to work hard to get it. I mean, but I can say that
this is what I can say that I ain't gonna say the people under my generation because I feel like shit. Just because I'm 34, the niggas that's 20, the people that's 27, 25, and all that shit, we still in the same generation. But I do see the majority of y'all are not having kids early. Like
which
the kids,
is a good thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Gudy just not having his first baby.
Yeah, and
you know
Gudy, you are what?
30.
That nigga 30, you know what I'm saying?
That's
And it's
good.
like all Kim cousins, them niggas gonna have kids. My other little cousin Melvin, that nigga just not having his kid. And these niggas didn't live their whole life. These niggas done did everything. They went travels. Them niggas done did everything. I did it. Bass apples. I had my first kid at fucking 20. I was still trying to party and go wild. I was still doing all the dumb shit. I didn't know who the fuck I was, and I had somebody to try to.
Somebody to try to instill those things that you didn't have. And that's crazy to ask. That's what I'm saying.
And you don't want, and you really don't want to be responsible for this nigga because you're not responsible.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, like, my baby, I used to do her hair. I used to make sure she was cute and all that. Like, one day, one of the girls, like, was talking about me, but like, your baby be cute, but you don't be cute on a mother's bus. Because I was in high school, although I graduated a year early. Kudos to me.
Nigga.
But I still like did the basis, but I think now if I had a child, I would really try to do things different. Like, I would read to my child. I would read while my child is in my stomach. Like, I would let my child listen to music. Like, I would try to talk to my child just to see exactly what's on their mind, who they are. These are the things that I missed when my baby was a baby. And I feel bad, but at the end of the day, I just gotta keep pushing because I can't go back.
You was a baby your damn
Exactly.
You was 16, like what the fuck?
Exactly.
You know shit?
Exactly.
I mean, at 20, I didn't know shit, but that's the thing though. If you know better, you do better.
Exactly.
And that's what I do. I'm very proud of, and I'm very happy to see that the kids that are younger than us,
they are doing better than us.
They doing better.
The majority of them.
Shit,
a lot of them.
Melly just had her first baby.
Really?
See what I'm saying? She just had her first daughter. That's what I'm saying. Niggas is not having their kids early like how we did. But check this out. Y'all want to hear some fucking a crazy dynamic on what the fuck we talking about? All these people that we just named dropped, all these people that we talking about, all these people besides Gudy grew up in a household with 2 parents. The shit that we was talking about is full circle and relevant. It's relevant, motherfucker.
That's real fucking talk. You hear that shit?
That's real talk. Niggas is out here trying to find fucking love, bro. Niggas is out here trying to find love in the shit that they didn't have when they was a fucking kid. So niggas think that if I gonna have a kid with this person, I'm gonna start this family, I'm gonna fill that fucking void that I had in my fucking chest. Cause I grew up in a broken home. These niggas that grew up in a household with both parents, that grew up in the fucking house, even if it was detriment and it was fucking bad and all that different shit, they understand family structure and they understand that, man, I gotta go out here and live my life and do my thing and then go have fucking kids. Melvin, Madeline, fucking Kim cousins, fucking all these motherfuckers, they having kids in their fucking 30s after they done lived their whole goddamn life. But they grew up in a household with both parents, getting that game from mama, daddy, stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? Stepmama. They getting the game. And what is game? Uncommon knowledge. They getting that shit from these people. Me, my daddy locked up. My daddy fucking, wherever the fuck he at, he take the phone off the goddamn hook so he gotta come pick you up. Or if he come pick you up, shit, alright, nigga, you here, man. I'm gonna be in the room. Shit, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Did your mama send some money with you? That type of hoe ass shit. Now you go to your daddy's house and your daddy talking about that your mama sent some money with you. How goofy is that? Because a nigga mentality is shit. I pay child support. What the fuck I gotta give you money for?
Man, that's crazy.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Your own blood.
Yo, that's crazy. Instead of your daddy saying shit, even though I pay child support, I'm still gonna put something on top of that. Cause them my motherfucking kids. Fuck no. A nigga sit there. My daddy went and got a fucking big old house way out in Sugar Land.
Like, we really got to start, before we reacting to how some of these people act, or, you know, what they put you through, we got to really start thinking about whatever the fuck they've been through. And
but see, that's the thing.
Them.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. I'm going to break down some other shit that y'all niggas that niggas may not realize. If you look at our grandparents, the majority of our grandparents, especially in the hood, it was a 2-parent household. And they had houses that they bought. Them niggas in the 50s and the 60s, them niggas was going buying houses.
Yeah, because they was trying to get stuff that they was deprived of. And
they was trying to raise their kids in the fucking suburbs. My daddy was raised in a 2-parent household, fucking got whatever the fuck he wanted to get and all the different shit. You want to know what those kids of that generation went and did? Them kids of that generation, what they went and did? They went and got hooked on drugs and didn't take care of their kids. Lost all the morals and standards that their parents had set up for them.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna talk about all that though. That's a whole nother subject.
But what I'm saying,
that's a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother subject.
But what I'm saying, that's some real ass shit though. You know what I'm saying?
That is.
It's like, you know, nah, I just touched on it because you said you got to think about the people that raised them. But hold up, shit, I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents said, "Oh, Derek having trouble in school, Missy. Oh shit, he gonna come stay with us." And my granny was a teacher, so she was like, "Yeah, he gonna come stay with us, and he gonna go to school with me." That's the type of stand-up motherfucking woman my grandmother was.
Yeah.
And my grandfather in a wheelchair, the nigga every night would stay up with me and do homework with me. That's the type of nigga he was.
See, that's
so you can't tell me that my daddy didn't come from a motherfucking family that was fucking stand-up people.
But he just had other influence. He had other influence that dragged him down the wrong path.
It's something that happened with that generation in the 70s. But them niggas got hooked on a whole bunch of drugs, cocaine and all that.
But that's a whole nother subject.
Them niggas, they out of there.
That's a whole nother subject.
I can name 1,000 niggas from Rosewood that was in that generation that didn't take care of their kids. Motherfucking out of there, bro. But that's what it is. But I love the fact that, okay, there was a generation that did what they were supposed to. There's a generation that didn't do what they were supposed to do. But now the offspring of that generation is now trying to do what they're supposed to do. Because everybody in my motherfucking neighborhood is my age or a little bit older or a little bit younger with a goddamn house. Going to work every day. Doing the same thing that their grandparents was doing. So, you know, it's always somebody saying that the youth is lost. The youth is not lost. It's just taking the youth a little bit longer to get there because they didn't have all the tools
they need
that the prior generation had. That's the only thing. We just didn't have all the goddamn tools. But we still figuring this shit out. That's why they out here tearing shit up now.
Yeah. And that's one thing I don't like. Like, you can't say, "Oh, you really gotta get your life together." Okay, well, you can't really. At some point, yes, I'm an adult and I have to take responsibility for my life. But at the same time, like, you have to see what was given to me. You can't expect for me to come from not having shit at all. Not everybody is built like that.
No.
Like, not everybody is. And for some people, it takes longer. But for you to expect for me to come from not having nothing and to, like, building some type of generational wealth is crazy. Like, you have to give me more, and you have to expect to give me more. Like, you can't fall short and then put it all on your kids. That shit just don't work anymore. Like, it don't work. Like, you really have to give your child something. Knowledge or something. Like, you have to pass some shit down. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to me. Like, it's crazy.
It's not crazy. And every day I talk to my daughters. I give them some kind of little piece of game. I give them some kind of little... Some kind of knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the more and more that we are in tune with our children, the more and more we're open with our children. Yeah. The more and more our children feel like they can come talk to us about anything. The more and more in tune with life and the word that child is going to be. And then you cannot expect every child to be the same.
You cannot.
You cannot expect everybody to move at the same pace. Everybody to move at the same pace.
You cannot. You can't look at one child and be like, "Well, why my child like that?" because your child is your child. Your child is fucking different.
I got 3.
Like, your child is different.
I got 3, and I gotta treat each one different. Each one I gotta treat different. Middle child, I can't really fuss at her and talk to her rough and rough because she gonna get in her feelings. She gonna be upset and cry and go stand in the corner. She gonna put her damn self in time out. That's the type of nigga she is. You know what I'm saying? So I can't come to her with the same thing that I talk to with the little one about. The little one, I can say literally out of my mouth, say, man, you need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna knock your ass out, which I don't do that. But if I did, she not gonna get in her feelings. Cause she gonna automatically discern that this nigga means shut up and get my shit together, and she gonna go on about her business. Cause you know, everything that I say came from love. My oldest, goofy as hell. I gotta break shit down and break shit down and break shit down. I gotta break shit down to bologna and mayonnaise to this motherfucker. You can't be complicated. You can't be a goddamn Jason's Deli sandwich. You gotta be a motherfucking Subway sandwich. You gotta be basic as hell around here. You know what I'm saying? But every one of them is different, and every one of them got their own powers and their own gifts, man. And that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta treat people like that. You can't talk to everybody the same way.
Yeah.
I may be able to talk to Gudy and be like, bitch, if you don't shut your ass up, and the next man be like, who you calling bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Nigga, you don't know me like that.
That's why, like, sometimes I be in these comments and I just be looking at certain things. Like, for instance, I seen this one, I was on Instagram and I seen this one picture. And they had a picture of a girl and a dad. And the dad was holding the girl when she was young. And, you know, like, how they doing the little challenge or whatever. And then in the next picture, they had the girl and the dad, and she was older. They were older, and he was holding her, but like he was holding her from the bottom. And some people is like, "Oh, that's weird. Like that's weird." And then some people is like, "All I see is all I see is a dad holding his
child.
daughter. Like how the fuck is that weird?" And some people is like, "Ain't no way I'm gonna be in my daddy arms like he my man." Like some people like that though. Like you gonna have to. Not really accommodate, but you just gonna have to really deal with some people from where they're at, because that's where the fuck they're at. Like some people see stuff differently than you, and that's just what it is. Yeah, it's all about perspective. Where the fuck they at? Like that's how they see it. That's how they see it. And sometimes you can't change nobody's mind. Just like nobody can't change your mind. Like that's that girl daddy. That's her daddy, and that's what I seen. Like that's her daddy. Like. He was wiping her ass. Like, it ain't weird. It's not weird.
Yeah, but then, you know, some girls don't even grow up with their daddy, so they don't even know what kind of that love.
And like that's the thing. Say, because
they differentiate, you know, some weird other shit versus just true fatherly love to their kid, you know. Some people think it's some abuse shit when it's just really some love shit.
And that's the thing, because I seen one comment and it was like, oh, you could tell people who ain't had their daddy in their life. And it was kind of like, well, that's kind of real because, like...
picture, huh?
Oh. I was like, that's kind of real because, like, I can remember my daddy, like, hugging me and like I remember one day I was at my play, and one of my friends came to me and they was like, yeah, they was kind of my mom and it was kind of weird because they was like your daddy being a little too touchy with you. But I mean, I ain't never seen nothing like weird about that. Like that's just my daddy being my daddy, like hugging me and touching me, like hit me on my butt. Like I ain't never really seen it. Like my dad ain't never done nothing like that to me. Like I didn't see anything like that.
Nigga,
like that's not weird to me.
My nigga, the other night, I hugged all 3 of mine and kissed all 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Just because I ain't been working all these hours and I ain't been home. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I was like, man, I ain't hugged y'all niggas in a minute. I ain't kissed you in a minute. I mean, it's something that, you know what I'm saying? Every daddy ain't gonna be the type, the doting type, where he just all up on them, hugging them, kissing them, all that shit all the time. But then, you know, but most fathers is gonna, you know, you're gonna snap, and especially if you got women, children, you're gonna be like, man, I ain't hugging and kiss my daughters in a minute, man. Let me go give them a hug, give them a kiss, because I don't want them to have to sit up here and the first nigga they see they got daddy issues, so they trying to find this father figure in just some old lame duck ass nothing motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
and they can just do whatever, and they feel like, oh, this is what this
so
is.
I feel like
but I also think that even if you got a son too, like you gotta show your son love too. Like
that's true.
I really do think that we gotta start breaking down a whole bunch of like.
I mean, there's so much of those we gotta kick down.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of boundaries we have to break down. Like even this one, like a dude can tell a dude that, hey man, you looking good there, like, and it don't be on no gay shit. Like if that's not you, that's not you. Like.
Well, I mean,
I don't know why it's gotta be such this stigma. Like, if you tell a dude you look good or some, not really in that manner, but if you like kind of tell them something about their physique, like you gay, like.
I mean, I don't know about checking out that motherfucking physique talking about, boy, your six pack on point. I don't know about all that goof ass shit, but I do feel like. But dudes do that now. Like, you know, you see a nigga, he hits a unit, right? You like, boy, I see you out here, man. You looking fly to the mug. I mean, but I also don't feel like you gotta say no homo every 5 goddamn seconds.
Or pause or some shit.
Every
like,
5 seconds,
really?
man.
Like, it's not that serious.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why every goddamn second you gotta be talking about pause? No homo.
Yeah, it's not that.
Really, nigga?
I'm really not even thinking about that shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't gay, you ain't gay. Shit. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
And here's another thing what trips me the fuck out. When motherfuckers come and encounter with a person that's in the LBGT, I forgot all the rest of the acronyms. It's just a lot of them motherfuckers, man. Shit. You motherfuckers don't understand black folks, so don't make me have to understand everything going on with y'all. Shit. But these motherfuckers act like they be like these people be attracted to these motherfuckers. Like, you know, these people have preferences, right?
Yeah, just because a nigga gay don't mean he want your ugly ass.
I'm saying, you act like, oh shit, he gay, he may try to touch me. And that motherfucker over there talking about, boy, you get your dust ass out of here, man. I'm gonna fuck with you, nigga.
That's real.
Shot fired!
It's like boys be tripping, man. Like,
that's for real.
Like this gay nigga over here rubbing his dick, looking at you. He don't give a fuck about you, man. He don't want your dust ass. He trying to get some paper, nigga. He trying to go find a doctor or something.
That's for real, cause ain't no more in the closet. Like, they out here. They out here, so they don't have to just be satisfied with whoever coming along, you know.
And then they can tell. They can tell who gay and who not. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't even know the download probably.
Yeah, they do. I heard that the term is trade. They know the trade.
They know the trade.
Yeah.
The fuck? Transition? Did you take a listen? The extra fat tone. Transition? Would you take a listen? Like if you like.
So you want to get into some silly shit?
Oh yeah, man.
Shit.
Hey. This is one that I'm curious about, man. Do studs wear pads or tampons in their boxer briefs?
Really, nigga?
I'm curious. I mean, I just want to know, man, because I know how much room I have for my balls in this motherfucker, man. So Shots fired! I want to know, man. You know, like goddamn, you know what I'm saying. And then do I wonder if they feel very feminine during that time of the month? You know, because the rest of the month they feel like a real nigga. I just want to know if, like, during that time of the month, do they feel feminine, like when they get their cramps and all that shit. They be like, oh, nigga, I ain't no girl. I ain't no nigga today. I'm a girl. You know, the cramp get to hitting them in, like, you know, like a nigga put like Mike Tyson and punch him in the stomach. Like, oh no, man, man.
You lose.
You know, I wonder if they like they call motherfuckers like, can you give me some crackers and a soda? Oh, that stuff is fucked up, man. I just want to know, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just some shit that I ain't never asked no stud, man. Like, hey, bitch, what you got up under there, man? You know, I ain't never asked that that shit, man. What you got on the hood, bitch? Like I mean, that's just, man, I'm stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to ask the pastor. Sometimes I want to ask pastors, do you go to churches on Tuesday?
Perfect.
What the fuck?
Sonic boom.
Nigga getting that 2-piece on Tuesday, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga?
Uppercut.
Nah.
I low-key love everybody.
I ain't gonna say I love everybody.
I low-key do love everybody. Like, low-key, like I
You
do.
know serial killers?
I love everybody, low-key. Whatever you choose to do, that is your choice. Like, that is your choice. Like, but as an individual, like, I love everybody, low-key.
Okay, I'm on that.
High-key, motherfuckers get on my nerves. That's why I'm a hermit and I stay in my motherfucking cave.
This nigga went from I love everybody but high key.
Like, you will see me be contradictive, like, a lot of times because that's me. Like, that is me. But, like, I love everybody. Like, I think everybody should live their life as long as they're not hurt anybody. Like,
that's what I feel like. I feel like if you're not physically hurting somebody, and then now I just learned that you can emotionally hurt somebody. If you're not emotionally hurting somebody,
Exactly.
physically hurting somebody, I feel like you should be able to do it.
like, live your fucking life. Live
I feel like
your life.
if you want to go smoke the biggest blunt, if you want to smoke the biggest rock, and then you go shoot up the biggest needle
For
of heroin,
real, live your motherfucking life.
you should be allowed to do that shit.
Live your life.
Now, if you hurt somebody and there's consequences behind that, hey man, shit.
You gotta deal with that shit too.
You gotta deal with that shit. But I feel like if you're not physically hurting somebody or emotionally hurting somebody, man, do what the fuck you wanna do.
Yeah.
Do what makes you happy.
One.
Like, live your motherfucking life. Like, I mean, I don't have no problems with the LGBTQ community at all. Like, live your life. Yeah, I might have my, like, thoughts about it, but at the end of the day, those are my opinions.
The reason why I think like that, because I don't want nobody to fucking treat me no different.
Exactly.
Because niggas get a bad rap for a whole bunch of shit. There's a whole bunch of times that people have watched me, looked at me, what you doing, profiled me, and I wasn't doing shit. Mind my goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I done had black people profile me. Like I was working on the Victoria's Secret one time, and a chick, she was flirting with me and all this goof ass shit. She back there in the back with me and all this goof ass shit. We talking and all this shit, and I get ready to leave, and she was like, "I gotta check your bag first." It's like, bitch, I was back here with you. I was like, bitch, I was back here with you the whole time, checking out this AC unit and all this shit.
You lose.
And you talking about you gotta check my bag. Bitch, you know I didn't steal nothing out of here. And then first of all, like, what the fuck? This bitch.
You should cuss that ass the fuck out.
Nah, man, because
Because
people want you to get out of pocket like that, man. And what I said.
Now, people do be wanting you to get out of pocket just so they can say that you a black ass motherfucking nigger.
But this was a black chick though who did this shit though. I was like, and I looked at her like.
Next time, call me and put me on speaker. I'll cuss that bitch out.
But nah, man, that shit ain't worth anybody getting out of pocket. I just looked at her and she looked shame as hell. Like, bitch, you know you wrong. What the fuck? I'm gonna fuck up my check. I'm gonna fuck up my bag.
My livelihood.
Behind Victoria's Secret?
But you make more money than stealing a couple of dollars, like a couple
What
of...
the fuck am I gonna steal out of Victoria's
fly with
Secret?
them. I tell them quick, nigga. This shit ain't worth it. I'll buy it.
That's
so
what
I
I'm
steal
saying.
it.
But they don't. But bro, they don't check you when you come to the back door and ring the fucking doorbell, bro, and you drop. But you don't really do them all, do you?
Nah, I don't do them all unless somebody else goes through it.
Yeah, but if you ever do a mile, right, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. You gotta pull it to the back and dock and all that shit.
Done it before.
Oh, you did it before? Yeah, but they not really fucking with you when you coming through with your uniform on and all that shit, because you're not really in there. You just offloading the boxes, and 9 times out of 10, they helping you offload the boxes, and you let them sign that goof ass shit, and you get the fuck on. I was back there actually up in the air, fucking looking at the air handler and checking all this different shit. And then, and my backpack so goddamn small. And you know it's number tools that I gotta check. What am I stealing? And his camera's all in the back of Victoria's Secret. What the fuck am I stealing? A brassiere in this bitch? The fuck am I going home and put that hoe on? Bitch, get the fuck wrong with you? Like, I just couldn't understand that. I never had nobody do that shit to me at Bath and Body Works. None of them shits.
That's why we, as a people, as black people, we really have to do a whole lot better. Especially with our own selves. Because it amazes me how, like, other races can come together. And it's, like, really getting to a point where it's, like, it's kind of like a subconscious thing or like a mental thing. Like they don't even have to talk no more. Like they just they can totally be fucking wrong, and they be and then somebody in their same race will come to them and be on their motherfucking side. Like that's crazy.
Be on
like,
the code. But check this out though. Check this shit out though. I was sitting there in Dollar General one day fixing some shit. And I seen an old man sit there, right? This old man looked at me, sitting there, I'm down there fixing some shit. The bottom of the refrigerator, this nigga walked to the refrigerator right next to me, take 2 packs of fucking bacon and stuff that shit right down his pants and looked at me. I looked at that nigga and I said, we back to work, nigga. What the fuck am I gonna do? Nigga, I don't own this shit.
For real.
I don't own this shit. Nigga, what I'm finna jump up and go run out? This nigga stealing.
For real. Like,
especially when the managers and shit be in the office watching. And then, but the thing that pissed me off about the old nigga, he came back and he took 2 packs of bacon, he took some hot dogs, walked around the store a little bit more. Nigga took off. That nigga went and got a 12 pack of Bud Lights. No, it was a 12 pack of Bush. What paid for them shit some little.
what made you mad?
Cause the nigga paid for the bill but stole the goddamn meat. Fuck wrong with you?
He wouldn't been able to steal that bill. He had to steal what he could steal. He ain't have enough for all the meat, but he had enough for the bill. So he had
The bill cost, it was a 12 pack. The bill cost the 2 packs of fucking bacon and the hot dogs.
Perfect.
That's what pissed me off. Like, nigga, you had the money. Why you just buy the goddamn meat?
It's like, fuck the bill.
And went about your 40 and sit your goof ass down. You didn't need the goddamn bill. That's what pissed me off. We do stupid shit.
That's true, we do.
You stealing the goddamn, you buying the bill, but you stealing the shit that your need to sustain.
That's true.
That shit
I
don't
do
make
agree
no
with
sense.
it. I agree.
You'll pay for the bullshit, but fucking steal what you need. Why not pay for what you need, man?
I agree.
And say fuck the bullshit that you don't.
I agree. We as black folks, we do have to look at ourselves and be accountable for ourselves and do a whole lot better before. Now, I'm not gonna even say before we demand something from anybody else, because that's I wouldn't even say that. But at the end of the day, like, we have to do both. Like, we really do. Like, we have to do both. And
I mean,
we really have to start really coming together. We have to come together. Like, I feel like we have to have like a whole bunch of group meetings, and then once we leave the group meetings, we go to another fucking, like, that one person that was at this group meeting, go to another until we all come to at this one collective mind. Like,
Perfect.
like, that's just like Terry Crews. I don't agree with shit. Like, who made you the hall fucking monitor with your Brussels sprout head ass? Who made you the hall fucking monitor? Where you have to feel like you have to watch to make it seem like it won't be black supremacy. What the fuck? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
but no.
That shit, black on black crime, is the stuff we need to talk about in private. Because you're giving the other people incentives like, oh, well, he's right. Yeah. Fuck what they saying. Like, they don't need this. They don't need just, like, fuck all that.
But every race has.
Every race have crime
against
each other. Exactly. So, like Don Lemon said, and when you're in the same vicinity, like, you're gonna have that crime on that same crime.
So if I go to China and tell some motherfucking Chinese people, stop stealing from each other. That's Chinese on Chinese crime. You stupid motherfucker. If I go to Africa and be like, stop stealing from each other, that's African against African crime. You know, America is the one place to where that black and that white shit goes from fucking classism to fucking racism.
But you know what?
It's fucked up. And Terry Crews, man, he need to sit there and look at this shit. He ain't sitting there reading in the fucking the history books, looking at Al Capone and looking at Luciano talking about y'all need to stop white on white crime.
Because you know what? I did a little bit of research, and although it was 2016, you know what I seen? White was the white race was the one that was doing the majority of crime, whether it was white on white, black on black, whatever. It showed that they was or whatever on the website that I was on.
They always say that our numbers are higher, but
they
look at this shit fucked up because
they publicize, if that's the word.
Numbers, yeah.
They publicize, if that's a word.
Publicize, yeah. Publicize, yeah, that's a word.
They publicize though black on black crime more though. But come on, like
really, nigga.
Stop doing us like that though.
So what if black people started pumping up mass shootings? What if we start running around this bitch? Stop killing everybody. We just killing ourselves. What if we ran around this bitch? Stop killing everybody. You motherfuckers get up and go kill everybody.
Bruh.
We only kill black people. That shit. We keeping that shit fucking quarantined. We keeping that shit amongst us. We keeping that
quarantine.
Yeah, we keeping that shit segregated. Shit, at least we not coming out and killing y'all. You motherfuckers go by and kill every goddamn body.
And what? You know what? Something else y'all need to stop. When somebody die, stop telling what the fuck they did in their past. Because that shit don't fucking matter. It does not matter what they did in the fucking past. What matters is how they fucking died in that moment. Stop doing that shit. That's irrelevant. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
You motherfuckers ain't bringing up, what's that nigga that sing Great Balls of Fire? You motherfuckers ain't talking like Jared, what's his name?
He married a fucking 15-year-old.
Exactly.
But y'all talk about Michael Jackson and shit.
Motherfuckers still sliding around this bitch. Great Balls of Fire. You motherfuckers ain't talking about goddamn Elvis Presley. That's stealing, robbing, thieving, motherfucking, how old was Marie Presley?
13.
She was like 13. You motherfuckers ain't calling that nigga a pedophile. He fucking little girls and that nigga steal. That nigga a motherfucking, he a habitual fucking criminal. This motherfucker man out here, he's stealing and fucking kids.
That nigga a bandit.
Or the fact that y'all had a motherfucking Columbus Day. What the fuck?
Oh,
do you know how many motherfuckers he done killed? Do you know how many heads he done chopped off? Like, that motherfucker
Them
was,
niggas jumped off the ship with their dick out.
Wow.
Them niggas jumped off the ship with their dick out talking about it.
They were wild.
Who fucking? Them niggas came out there like that, man.
They were wild. They were wild. They were wild.
Even though I'm not condoning none of the shit that these niggas are doing in Chicago, because I don't think it's no explanation to where if a motherfucker is at a funeral, y'all come and shoot up the whole fucking
So what's
funeral.
going on in Chicago?
Well, shit, they trying to send Trump trying to send the feds in because shit, these niggas went shot up a fucking funeral.
Who?
The ops.
The ops.
The ops went shot. A funeral was shot up.
A funeral?
A fucking
like
funeral.
Why?
Shit, it was a funeral. I mean, you know, when you beefing with a nigga, shit, you beefing with a nigga till he in the ground. Hell, I saw a story a couple weeks ago where a nigga went and shot a nigga. The nigga went and shot a nigga. It was an open. I think they were putting the casket in the ground. The nigga went and shot in the goddamn ground.
Like, bitch ass nigga, you deserve to die.
Yeah, I swear, it's a story like that. I swear it was a nigga did this shit.
Shut up.
Some niggas take beef for real.
Shots fired!
It's a nigga that did this shit. Niggas take beef for real, man. But I'm just saying though, it's no reason to shoot up a funeral. But that's not new though. And nobody's talking about all the mafia people who came before the black gangs. Nobody talking about that shit. Why did black gangs even start?
They make movies about that shit. The Godfather, they glorify it. They make movies about it. Like,
but why did black gangs even start? For protection.
They say to protect.
It was supposed to be.
Talking about Masonic shit.
I'm talking about in Cali. We ain't talking about what about the black families that came from New York and Chicago and all that different shit. Why did they start those gangs? Because the mafia needed entities in the black sector to run their business. The numbers game, the lottery came from the numbers game. Who started the numbers game? Black people.
Yeah.
And then the mob got into the numbers game.
Yeah.
The mob took over the numbers game. They basically strung on the black people out the way.
Like that movie Hoodlum.
Yes, that's a true fucking story. And then they, because of their skin color, their connection, they just made the shit legal. Mm-hmm. That's all they did, make the shit legal. Fucking the lottery is just some illegal shit that they turn legal.
But you talking about a lot of shit, like banks, like all that shit was made off of illegal shit. Like all, like even talking about like
the shit we drinking right now, this fucking alcohol. This shit was once upon a time fucking illegal, and niggas made so much fucking money off of this shit. And once they realized it was no fucking stopping this shit, these motherfuckers is getting fucked up anyway. Guess what they did? Man, go and legalize that weed.
And I really think that weed is a whole lot more safer than this shit.
This shit is worse than fucking.
This shit is worse than weed.
Because guess what? When you smoke a blunt, some of that good fire, guess what the fuck you gonna do? Go to sleep and go tap a nigga goddamn pantry up. You gonna tear that motherfucker apart. You gonna tear the door out this pantry. You go to sleep.
Not tear the door.
You drank this shit, guess what the fuck you gonna do? Be driving somewhere.
Trying to get somewhere.
Thinking you can make it.
Up like a motherfucker. Thinking you can make it, driving somewhere and fucking kill somebody. I ain't never seen a nigga fucking smoking blunt. It's like, woo! Nigga, we finna go to the bar! Never heard a nigga. I've never heard a nigga.
Really, nigga?
9 times out of 10, when your ass high, you is cautious. You is motherfucking cautious. Like, hold on.
You going slowly, fast.
Hell yeah. You was about to think about every fucking thing. You gonna think about everything.
The majority of the time, when I smoked a blunt before, I was supposed to go somewhere and I smoked a blunt before I leave. I found every excuse not to go. Like, man, shit, I really ain't even really trying to fuck around. Really, man, I'm just gonna really sit here, man. I'm really gonna want it. Man, let me blow another square, man. You see what I'm feeling like. I mean, that's just what it is, man. I feel like, man, this alcohol shit is worse than fucking weed and these motherfuckers.
Well, like they say, inhibitions and all that.
Yeah, all that liquor courage. All that shit go out the fucking window.
Later that same evening.
Here we are face to face. With the memories that can't be erased.
Yes, Monica.
Although we need is forward, things have changed. It's not the same.
Hold on.
Sometimes it makes me wonder.
Look at that mouth. looking too like, nigga, I'm talking to you, nigga.
I wanna be down.
Just imagine I wanna be down with you.
Her eyes low, like you just roll one nigga. And you know what? And you know what? What would have been a good matchup for versus is Aaliyah versus fucking Brandy. Aaliyah versus fucking Brandy, bro. Nigga, that shit will be fucking hard.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be lonely. They got the reason, they got someone to care for. Maybe all you need is a shoulder to cry on. And that's a fact that now we more than you ever could dream of.
Hey, pop that back.
Kill me something.
And let you know everything will be alright.
Got that weekend and Kobe in the back. Motherfucker think that shit cool, so you gotta roll that motherfucker and make you get that bitch, nigga. You don't know about that already. That hot ass motherfucker, man, ain't got no AC in that bitch. You gotta roll the window down like this, bitch. You don't know about that other bitch.
That's what the hell you had to do?
Hell
You
yeah.
had to push that how to start it?
That don't got a push button in the button. It's a fucking little thing. It got a push start and then it don't have no selector. That don't got a push. It was drive, neutral, park. That raglan ass little thing.
So, we took a little break.
Yeah.
And we slipped into the verses. So.
Yeah. I mean,
So, what verses have y'all looked at?
I watched the, of course I watched the,
Babyface?
and Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley killed Babyface, I'm sorry.
I said the same thing. Niggas thought I was crazy.
Cause baby, I don't know, I just really couldn't relate with Babyface cause it was all, can I see you again? And I'm just like,
I can relate.
know. Like,
I can relate to Babyface, but my thing was Babyface took you to one place.
exactly.
To the bedroom.
Exactly.
Teddy Riley took you from the club to the
Just
bedroom,
goddamn.
back to the
It's
club.
Friday night.
I think a better matchup for Teddy Riley would have been R. Kelly.
Maybe.
Man,
Because R. Kelly low key stole they style.
Stole who? Teddy Riley style?
Guys.
Oh, guy style? Oh yeah, that's right.
If you listen,
there was a group.
If you listen to Aaron Hall runs and R. Kelly runs, you be like, damn, that is a whole ass nigga the way he stole that nigga run. And they both took from Charlie Wilson.
Ooh,
If you listen to
see Charlie Wilson live, man.
If you listen to
I do want to see Charlie Wilson live.
If you listen to Charlie Wilson and then you go back and listen to some of that early R. Kelly, you be like, oh shit, that's where he got it from. And the same thing with Aaron Hall. The motherfuckers took from Charlie Wilson and they kind of flipped it. And the reason why I give it to Teddy Riley, because Teddy Riley made a whole genre.
He sure did. What's the
New
swing?
Jack Swing?
Yeah, the New Jack Swing.
A whole
he sure
fucking
did.
genre. Babyface ain't make no
He
whole
sure
goddamn
did.
genre. Teddy Riley may have to go after Smokey Robinson. Gang bang.
Smoking that smoke. Okay.
Sipping that wine.
So who would you watch? Cause I haven't watched since actually I really want to say I think I seen the last one I kind of seen was, and I didn't see all of it, was Benny Man and
I heard that hoe was fire.
yeah, I seen yeah.
I heard that hoe was fire.
I seen some of it.
I heard them niggas. And like I kind of feel bad for Nelly going against Luda.
Nelly went against Luda? Damn, I missed that.
I feel bad for that nigga because like niggas,
You think Luda had more hits?
Nigga, Luda not think he do got more hits. Like, and it almost felt like unfair because yes, Nelly was big, but
Nelly was big.
You gotta think about Luda had at least 4 albums that had hit after hit after hit on it. Chicken and Beer.
Yeah, Chicken and Beer went hard.
What was the one with Girls All Around the World? That album, his first album, Back for the First Time. Man, that nigga had so many. That nigga and new albums had hits on it after hits after hits. I would love to see Gucci versus motherfucking Jeezy.
That'll never happen.
I know it'll never happen, but I would love to see that shit though.
I could see Gucci versus Jeezy.
Just because niggas done died behind the shit, so you know this shit'll never happen.
Yeah.
What you mean? Niggas done died behind this shit?
Jeezy made a song and said, "I got a certain amount of money for a certain amount of money for whoever can get that chain off of Gucci," and then like maybe some months later, niggas had set up Gucci to get robbed, and Gucci killed some niggas.
Damn, for real?
That's where Gucci got that body from. Some niggas was trying to rob him, and he killed them niggas. Well, he killed one of them, so
that's why he went. That's why he was in. That's not okay. I'm about to say that's.
He didn't go to jail for that shit. Was self-defense.
Yeah, that was self-defense.
So I mean, who from? Everybody keep on talking about the legends, but what about the new niggas that's out now?
Like who you think will go against Young Thug?
Young Thug. You couldn't say Uzi because Uzi came out after Thug.
I mean, oh yeah, I could see Future against Young Thug.
Because Future was out first.
Yeah.
I mean, but like Future, really, y'all doing it like that though? I mean, they not too far apart though.
They kind of are though, cause Future came out what 2012.
I mean,
2011, 2012, 20.
They really not too far apart.
No, actually 2010. That's 20 and Thug started popping in 14. When you have 4 years,
I'm a stoner. That's what put them on.
When you have like 4
and Best Friend.
That was after.
That was after.
Stoner.
You could almost say Thug versus Travis. They almost same class. Thug versus Travis.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
But I think this is more of a thing for more established and legendary people.
But from what I'm seeing is in my mind, the way I break it down, it's more of like people in the same class, people in the same hemisphere as them, and so. Them two niggas?
Yeah, I heard they did too. They did. They actually did.
Can I? We just have one thing to say to you. Seriously? Drop the curtain.
You gon' kill every time you pull up a Neptune beat. You pull up a Neptune beat, nigga?
Look at him though.
And who is that rapping? T.I. That's why fucking T.I. would get fucking 50 the fuck out of here, bro. They hyping this song like this. Like, you know, it's for the crowd. They get it straight. Nigga, that's T.I. Nigga, T.I. will wash the fuck out of 50, bro. T.I., I mean, 50 ain't got no goddamn reggae songs. And then this a Neptune beat, bro.
You gotta play your shit.
This a Neptune beat, bro. What the fuck is you really doing with a Neptune beat? It's a fucking Neptune beat, dog. That's Chad and for real.
Who would go against them?
The Neptunes?
Who would go against them?
Neptune.
Cause
oh, what's them niggas who do all
the Justice League?
I was just finna say, I just finna say the
Justice
niggas.
League.
Like I just finna say the niggas who do all the raw shit, Justice League.
Yeah.
And I think they would get them niggas, the Neptunes, the fuck out of here. The soul samples alone is hard. Them niggas got some hard ass. Who you think could get shot and red about it?
I don't know who gonna get Zaytoven out here because he really birthed almost all of this shit. Really.
A lot of these new niggas, yeah, because they be trying to put them gospel slides and these shit. Because I remember the first time, whoever did all the damn, that was a lot of pimp. Because I was gonna say a lot of that Zaytoven shit is a derivative of that UGK shit. Because if you listen to a lot of that UGK shit, them niggas got them fucking gospel fucking keys in there, like. Them niggas got that shit, but Zaytoven just throw some extra church on this shit. When he throw some extra shit on that motherfucker, little extra Zatarans on that motherfucker. But who the fuck can get UGK out of here? It would have to be Ball and G. It would have to be Ball and G.
Who is that?
8 Ball and MJG.
Yeah, MJG, yeah, that's what I was thinking
or
about.
it'd be like UGK Outkast.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, Outkast is getting UGK the fuck out.
Outkast is blowing them out.
I don't know.
Because they too versatile. They too versatile. They are too versatile.
Man, Outkast got so many fucking hits.
Who's Outkast?
Outkast.
They still there. They can do
two niggas against
just
two
group
niggas
versus group. It could be one or two niggas. It's a group.
I don't know who you can. I don't know who the fuck you can put against that. Them niggas is too versatile.
Yeah,
they
go too hard.
They going from fucking funk rap to fucking trap rap to fucking psychedelic.
They even have psychedelic. I was just about to say
to fucking pop shit. They go to pop shit, so they reach is kind of long.
Caroline.
I don't know who you can fucking who. And then you gotta think about it. Like niggas be bigging up Dre, which Dre is a fucking monster. That's one of my favorite fucking artists. But Big Boy. That nigga Big Boy go. What that nigga say? Like two puppies on the nipples of a mutt. What he's eating? That nigga said, oh man, that shit made me think of Pimp. One of Pimp's hardest lines. That nigga said, "You hear that noise in my chinchilla? That's the chinchilla telling the ostrich to do something." That nigga, oh man, that nigga Pimp. He fucking killed that verse. But
what was that? Players.
I want to hear Devin the Dude versus Currency.
I mean,
Devin the Dude versus Currency.
Got that notoriety.
So do Currency. They both weed rappers. Devin the Dude versus Currency. Who the fuck will win that?
I mean, but do you think that's like versus level stuff?
Yeah. Shit, a B-side.
If they start doing like undercards and shit.
Yeah, you do undercard, welterweights, man.
I
shit.
mean, I fuck with it, but just like
not everybody.
But Currency and Devin are like every rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Just because they not known. Well, but that's not it. I can't even say that. Yeah. I can't even say that because niggas know who the fuck Devin the Dude is. This nigga was on fucking not Detox, but he was on what was that last Chronic album? The last album he came out in the 2000s. Devin the Dude is on that.
What, Detox? Not Detox, the Chronic?
The Chronic was the one in the 90s, right?
Or was it,
Yeah, but
we can look it up.
I mean, Devin was on that fucking album. I just wanna fuck you. No kissing and hugging, girl. You got a husband who loves you. And that nigga Devin was on. He was on the Scarface album. He was on multiple Scarface songs. The first song I heard Devin the Dude with Scarface was
That's the only song I like.
Nigga don't believe that song. Gangsters don't live that long. That's Devin singing the hook on that.
I thought you was gonna say
Fuck Faces.
That's my shit.
Fuck Faces. That's Devin singing the hook.
That's the one.
That's the song.
You must be used to all the finer things.
What? Infatuated with what money brings.
That nigga. I mean, but then if you jump up and do Currency got a lot of fucking little cuts, man, that fucking go hard. Man, what happened to Tila, man? Tila used to go so fucking hard. Bitch so fine, so bad she made me sick sometime. I just had to fuck this bitch one time. Met her at the Galleria shopping for some niggas she dating. Still shopping.
8 times.
And I'm congratulating that. But man, she had her ass so fat. She hands. She had the whole world
In her pants.
the love song. She started smiling, so I had to let this bathing suit. And told her try it. Blind, wobble, light brown eye. I'm shopping for a lady friend about your side. Put it on so I paid for. You know what? Face probably could get Jay up out of it. Scarface versus Jay-Z. Scarface versus Jay-Z. Scarface versus Jay-Z. Scarface versus Jay-Z.
Hot take.
The only thing is Face don't have a 444. But Face could still fuck with Jay-Z, man, because Face got songs with Pop. I mean, and they got songs together, so. Tell her robbery in a minute. Follow faces, he be making win a minute. That nigga South Dog killed that shit. Okay, who could get Row up out of there?
Row.
Cricket.
0?
Yeah.
Damn, ain't nobody really on his emo ass. His emo ass level.
Nah, I don't think nobody can get
Trey
that.
ABN.
Nah, you can't really say Trey versus Row. And that's the
homie.
That's the same thing.
Homie.
You couldn't. Shit, I don't know a nigga that could get Thug. The real Thug about it. Okay, what about Big Mo versus Charlie Boy?
Ain't nobody gonna really be on that shit though. Ain't nobody gonna really be. That's straight H-Town. That's straight H-Town.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm just throwing shit out. No, I'm just throwing shit out there. Okay.
We didn't even talk about Brandy versus Monica, really.
Brandy is getting Monica.
I don't know. I think when Monica, because when Monica, like in her later career, Monica killed Brandy because Brandy ain't really just came out with shit.
But what you got to think about?
In her later career,
what hits do Monica have? How many?
Every time the beat drop, what's that song? Something slap your chick.
No, we talking about like smashes. We talking about,
but that's a smash though. Kick down your door and smack your chick. That's a smash. That song was hype. She had everybody singing it.
Brandy's first album.
She had every main chick singing it.
Okay, so if they just go our first albums alone, we're not even talking about anything else. We're talking about first albums alone. Brandy getting Monica the fuck out of there.
Early.
On time.
Before the bell rang.
Brandy's getting Monica out of there at breakfast. Monica is late to school. She don't get breakfast. She go straight to class because Brandy getting her the fuck out of there. It's like finals, and Brandy took her test early. And we going home. She already on the bus. Monica got to stay the whole day. I mean, I don't, and that's not taken from fucking Monica's artistry, but
yeah,
that first album, and then Brandy followed up with that second one. The second album for Monica. Oh yeah, Kiss got Fabulous. Kiss got Fabulous up out of there. He didn't get him the fuck out of there, but he got him out of there. Okay, so
who you said will go against Chris Brown?
Drake. Chris versus Drake.
I don't know, cause Drake rap, like when Drake rap his shit.
Even though Chris came out first, but they in the same they in the same lane. Both of them lightweight R&B and hip hop. And I think.
Oh, have you heard Drake's new song, Grease?
I ain't heard that shit.
That nigga speaking French. That nigga speaking French on this bitch.
Is he?
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Come with me.
We all in danger. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V. Yeah. Come with me. Fly you out to Greece. Full speed, so floating belly.
Hi.
Come with me. We all in danger. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V. Yeah. Come with me. Fly you out to Greece. Full speed, so floating belly. Speed bumps, baby, in Mickey Beach. Waves in my ass, so deep. Dripping through the sand in a Jeep.
Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Play that Chris, play that Chris and Young Thug.
Go crazy.
Which one?
Go crazy.
You like that?
Nigga. Bop, they bop is a whole.
They got some good songs.
Let me
when that nigga Thug say, Ricky Diggy 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 time. Bruh.
I don't even listen to this song.
I think this is harder than that other song.
I like it. I just don't listen.
I hadn't heard that Greasy. I mean, I'm not no young ass female and I ain't no nigga in the club, so I mean shit, it's no point for me to listen to that type shit. This shit slap harder than that other shit.
It probably do though.
Go to Thug Part. Go to Thug Part. That nigga murdered that shit.
I just like Chris Brown part. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really listen to Young Thug part. Love is real. But hold on, let's talk about that beat from.
What?
And if you notice, a lot of songs that's coming out, they're getting beats from other like songs that was already established.
Well, no, what that beat. That's the Trigger Man. That's the Trigger Man. The actual sample is the Trigger Man. That all the NO bounce artists basically took that from. And then because we got the resurgence of the NO bounce shit, everybody is finding that sample that and then they adding it in there. That's it. I mean,
but you still can't deny like they're sampling a whole bunch of other songs that's already been like hits though. I feel like if you sample, but I'm just saying like a lot of songs that's coming out are samples.
Have you heard The Chronic?
I feel you.
Have you heard The Chronic?
I feel you.
Them niggas owe that whole album to Parliament.
I feel
they owe that whole.
These boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city gas, they never ever seen this. I'm a young boy genius on a full time.
What you think about the Jetsons?
All the producers?
Yeah.
I mean, it sound like the rest of this modern shit. I mean, you throw on a couple of claps, you throw on a nice little melodic little fucking you throw a nice little melodic little fucking chord in that bitch, and you throw on some hi-hats and some hard ass kicks and shit. There you go. But I honestly can say that nigga Pop Smoke was different.
This nigga was gonna
he was different.
He was different. He had his own little vibe.
His voice?
Yeah.
Let's get that's right. I need your number and that's that. I need your number.
They compare him to 50, but
Bob.
I heard that they was cousins.
It's lightweight. That's it. It's lightweight comparisons because he had his own fucking.
It's like you could tell he looked up to 50, but he young nigga, so he with the new style.
Kind of like that nigga that sound like Mo. What's his name? Damn.
I know.
Fuck, what's buddy name that sound like Mo? That nigga, he sound like Mo, but he go hard though. I mean, and it's the same thing about Charlie Boy. When he came out, it was like, fuck, like this an outside nigga sound like Mo, but you know what I'm saying? He was a Dallas nigga. And he kind of took a little bit from Mo, but he made his own little shit out of it. You know what I'm saying?
We had 211, nigga. We was supposed to go to 2. Huh?
Oh.
I guess that's what we have. We ain't superstar shit, nigga. We can't be talking for 4 hours.
Nah, for real. Ain't nobody gonna. All right, y'all. But yeah, this our first run. So
First run shit, nigga.
We had fun. Hopefully.
I'm on my Tekashi shit.
Stupid.
Suck my dick.
Stupid. Well, you stupid or dumb?
Boy, have y'all noticed how quick that nigga numbers went down? Niggas ain't trying to hear that shit.
Nah, that nigga doing some numbers though.
He got the fuck out of Dodge is what he did.
Niggas don't want to hear that shit, bro.
He about to, I guarantee you, bro. He either gonna be dead in a year or he not gonna be doing this shit.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Don't nobody want to hear that.
That's fucked up.
You ain't heard that shit in the hood.
Scamming and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody want to hear that shit. You don't want. I didn't even watch that. I watched reactions of that video, fucking with Nicki Minaj. I ain't watched that shit. I don't want to. I mean, don't nobody want to hear that. The only song I really liked from Buddy was the one he was with Trip. He was on with Trippy. That shit went hard.
What song?
Oh, that. The pose.
Yeah, that shit went hard.
I don't know if I heard this song before.
That shit went hard as fuck. The rest of that shit, shit. But I did hear some.
Back, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna keep going.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. We out for now.